Hey Rosman, how's it going? This is Will from TNW Digital Marketing. Thanks for clicking on this video for me. Really quick, I'm gonna show you, like Bobby said, 3 easy tips on how to improve your website and start bringing you more customers from your online presence. Point of this video is really simple and straight to the point because a lot of business owners don't have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring them more customers. So that's typically holding them back from hiring marketing agencies because they don't know who is an expert and who is not in today's world. So I found by making these attack plans, giving them out for free, some business owners, they'll do it themselves. Some will call me back and ask for some help. So if you do want some help at the end of this, you can give me a call and we can chat a little more about it. So we're diving right into it today. We're going to talk about content, backlinks, and citations. So first off, since you don't have a website yet, what I did was I just went to Exterior Painting Fort Worth, and I got the number one person that's in the number one spot on Google, and then I also got the around the fifth page of Google. I have someone else, and so I'm just going to show you these two competitors. Like I said, one of them is at the top and one of them's at the bottom, so that you can see the difference between the two and why one is ranking higher than the other. And so, first off, let's go into this person's the top website. So they have their click to call. Actually, it's not even a click to call. You want to make that a click to call button. You got all your services, the locations they have, franchises. The website looks really nice. They got some pictures on here. They got some special offers. So the website looks good, but unfortunately, Google isn't going to rank them based off of how their website looks. The reason why they're number one is because Google is ranking them on how much content they have. And what I mean by that is this content right here. Or I'll show you some more of this content right there. Here's some more content. And so that's helping them out with the ranking factor. So if somebody was to type in, like I said, exterior painting Fort Worth, Google's goal is to put them in front of the article that's going to answer all those questions for them, which typically is the article that has the most words on it. So the average website on the front page of Google has around 1,890 words on it. So you're going to sit yourself right around the 1,500 to 2,000 word mark, just depending on your top competitor. So I put these guys into word counter already. And so they're currently sitting at 422. The other person, they're beating them out with 924. But since they're at 924, like I said, just depending on your competition, you probably want to go sit yourself at that 2,000 mark just so you're blowing them out the water with that content, because Google's kind of like a robot. What they do is they go on your website and they're just crawling your website to see what's on here, what keywords you have, and what how much content you have, and see which articles are the best for them to say that you should be ranking at the top. And so what I mean by keywords is there's different ones, like I said, the Fort Worth exterior painting or exterior painting Fort Worth, painting companies Fort Worth, all those different ones that help you. And we'll talk about those later. Like I said, those are just some of the common ones, but there's a bunch more. And so that'll help you in those ranking. And then another thing is these pictures that they have on here, you can save those as keywords as well. So those keywords that I was just telling you about, you can save these pictures and it'll help you in that ranking factor. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is you want to make yourself more trustworthy. What I mean by that as well is Google also judges you based off of how many other websites are linking back to your website. And so what a backlink is just, like I said, that's just a different website linking to yours. But you don't want to just go out and spam your website with links. You want to get the most relevant websites linking to you. You'll get a lot more power coming from other painting companies than like Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows you're not a pizza company. So what I do is I actually use this handy tool right here. It's called Ahrefs, and it costs me about $1,000 per month, but it shows me some real valuable data that's going on with everybody at the back end of everybody's website. So as you can see right here, these people are getting found for 173 backlinks linking back to their site with 113 keywords that like I was talking about, with 392 organic traffic, or that's new people coming to their website each month. And so the way to beat them out with this ranking factor is you'll just click on these backlinks, a whole list to pop up, and you'll just ask those different companies to sign up with them or ask them for a link to sign up. And like I also remember, there's not all backlinks are created equal. Some are more powerful than others. So like I said, you'll get more power coming from those other ones. But when you see whichever ones these guys are in and working for them, you just put yourself in those same ones and then add some more on top of it, because whatever working for them, it'll work for you just as good. And so that's tip number two. But just imagine if you're beating them out with these backlinks and beating them out with that content and taking over that organic rankings right there in that number one spot. And so that 392 new people coming to your website each month, that's a ton more business, right? That's why it's so important to plant all these different factors into your website. And so that's tip number 2. Like I said, that's the last thing I want to go over. Tip number 3 is when somebody goes into Google and they type in exterior painting Fort Worth and they are ready to buy, they call the first painting company that seems trustworthy to them. And you want to be that first painting company because those are the easiest customers to close. So when people go on Google, they typically skip over these ads right here just for one, they had an ad blocker, or just from two, they've had bad experience. And so where they go is right here in this GMB section. That's the Google My Business section. That's one of the most important places you want to be ranking at. And getting here just requires having more citations than these top 3 competitors. And citations, that's all that is just anywhere where your name, phone number, and address is listed in different directories like Yelp, Yellow Book, WebAdvisor, Angie's List, etc. Excuse me. There's tons and tons and tons, a bunch more. But the way to beat them out with that, just like with the backlinking, you'll just add yourself and see which ones they're in. Add yourself in those same ones and then add a bunch more on top of that. So if they're sitting at 100 or 200, add yourself in 250, if not 300, 400, just so you're blowing them out the water and Google can't compare. So that's all I have for you today. Like I said, I wanted to make this quick and short and simple. I hope you found this video informative. Here's just a quick recap of everything that I talked about. Make sure you're going out and getting that authoritative content, putting those keywords into this content, saving those pictures as the right keywords. Then you want to make sure you're getting these backlinks, making sure you're not just spamming your website with links. You want to get the most powerful and most relevant backlinks. And then you want to make sure you're going out and getting those citations. And so if you do want to do all this yourself, you can. This is just a free educational video. There's no strings attached. I just wanted to help out as many business owners as I can possible, like I had mentioned to you when we had met right there in front of Starbucks. The only thing that I do ask for is if you could just give us a little bit of feedback to let us know if the video was helpful and had valuable information to you. And if you do want some help, you can also call us at 682-202-4804. You can also email us at tnw@seofortworth.org. Thank you and have a great day.